Hello everyone, welcome back. It's part 9 this time. And we're getting kicked out of the store. Okay. Chotto. So he's saying chotto, I guess just meaning like... kind of trying not to be rude. Like, obviously if he just came straight in with this... it would just be a bit sudden. So chotto in this case, it kind of just softens. It just softens the phrase into the phrase. It's just a bit of an introduction into what he's saying. So yeah, that's all that's going on really. I think with chotto there. It's like chotto ne mise o shimeru kara. Mise o shimeru obviously just means close the shop. Kara kind of, you know, is because I will close the shop. Detette ne, and this is one of those detette. I feel like this should be detette. Oh, I see. No, sorry. Yeah. It's. I thought it was something else, but I realise I think it's detette. So it's like outside. Outside. Go out combined with the verb to go. So it's like go outside, and then ne. It's just kind of like, you know, because I need to do this, just kind of, you know, as always, rhetorically asking, seeking agreement. You know, you need to be outside, don't you? So, you know, go outside. Would you? Yeah. It's kind of like, yeah, I suppose. But yeah. So, of course, we will. I will get into South Clock Town. And I guess I'll just skip to midnight. Actually, no. Not just yet. I'll get this heart piece first. Oh, no, I won't. I have to take the Deku thing. Oh, do you know what? Let's bank. Let's bank. I've done this all wrong already. Let's bank. Hello, mate. Hi, Anchan. Not sure why he's saying Anchan, to be honest. I guess that's a bit like... No, what is Anchan? I don't even know. I guess it could be like a shortening of Ani, meaning like young man. Yeah, Sunny with a nuance of suspicion. I don't think that's the case here, but lad. So yeah, just lad, young man, young boy sort of thing. Hi, Anchan. Don't say this. Don't say this to people. Why ni lupi azukehen ka? Okay, I'm pretty sure this is Kansai Ben, which is probably the most famous of Japanese dialects, actually. I think usually it gets translated into English as Cockney. I'm pretty sure one of the like shopkeepers of one of the archery places, I think he speaks Cockney in English. He's like, "How are you, mate? Yeah, do your best, mate." You know, he's a bit kind of well, I suppose uneducated sounding. I don't think this is quite. It's not like uneducated, but I think it is. It's not proper Japanese. Like, it's not formal Japanese. Like, you wouldn't speak Kansai Ben really in, you know, in like serious situations, I suppose. But I assume why ni kind of just means little li. It's kind of, I guess it's like an adverb. Like a little, meaning a little. And then loopy is obviously rupees. So little-ly, rupees. And azukeru means to like deposit something, or to deposit something. Usually kind of for safekeeping. Excuse me. I remember I remember when I used to go to a certain gym, and I think I had to give them my card or something. I had to give them my card at the reception, and they'd take it, and then they'd give you a key, I think. And every time they sort of took the card, they'd say, "O azukari shimasu," I think. And azukaru is the intransitive, so that's like I take for deposit, whereas I was azukeruing, I was depositing the card, and they were obviously keeping it until I was done at the gym, and then I'd return the key and they'd give me my card back. I can't even remember if that was what it was, but yeah, it was owazukari shimasu or itashimasu, which we don't need to worry about too much. So he's asking if we want to deposit any a little amount of rupees into the bank, into our bank account. But I think azukehen, this hen is actually again, it's a dialect, so it's not usual, but I think it's like it makes it kind of negative. It's like, won't you deposit? Azukehen ka. It's kind of I think this is like negative. Azukehen ka. So it, yeah, as I said, translates to kind of, won't you deposit some money? Won't you, save some money? I'm just going to look up why ni, which doesn't exist. It must mean a little. Why? Oh! Hold on a minute. It's being offered as an alternative reading for the kanji for watashi. So why could just mean to me, rupees, like, won't you deposit rupees to me or with me, or maybe. I just assumed it was, I don't know, it could be either. But I've just been offered why as another reading for the kanji for watashi there, so it could mean me or I. Kyobi. Oh my gosh, this is weird. Temoto ni oitoitemo. Sorry. Tamaran. He's saying it twice. Kyobi, I believe, kind of means nowadays. Let's just have a look. Yeah, Kyobi. That's really weird, man. Kyobi. So you've got, in the kanji is like the kanji for today. So you've just got now and day, and then you've got another day again. So it's now day. Kyobi. Or at least that's what's being offered in my dictionary anyway. Kyobi. So nowadays, temoto, does that just mean like in one's possession or something? Money, on hand or at home, one's purse. Oitoitemo. So I guess this oi here is like oku. This is really funny. So oku means to put something somewhere or to place something somewhere. So basically, if you put something down on a desk or whatever, you're okuing it. You've okued it. Past tense would be oita. And we've got this thing going on again. Instead of going oite oku, he's changing the te oku into just to. Oitoku, it would be. So we've kind of got the same word twice in a row. The verb of oku, which means to place, and sort of the verb suffix oku, which means to do in advance of, in preparation of something, or in advance of something happening. So it's funny, oku together, which is pretty funny. Oitoitemo, so that kind of means even if you kind of place money or have money, I guess, in your purse or on your person. Tamaraten. And tamaru is to save, I believe. It's like to amass. I think it's got a slightly... This one is perhaps specifically used for money. But there's another kanji that has the reading for tamaru, which is what water does when it forms puddles. You know, the water kind of amasses and builds up and forms a puddle. So that's what tamaru means. But I think this one is the same sort of meaning, but it's just for money, basically. Tamaran. And I think we may have seen already... Did someone say shiran? Or did I give that as an example? Anyway, basically it's just negative. It's a shortened negative. So he's saying it won't amass, or you won't save it. Your money, your savings won't increase. You won't save money, even if you do that. 今ならキャンペーン中や I don't know what ya's doing. I think ya might just be a sentence ender. So 今なら like now, especially now, or maybe kind of a now only. Excuse me, I'm just with my chair and it's got wheels on it and it's loud. So 今なら it just kind of means like if it's now, or yeah, kind of for a limited time, like now only. Like if we leave it too long, it will pass and it won't apply. But 今ならキャンペーン中. I don't know. This is very commonly used for marketing campaigns in Japan. I don't know if we do that so much in English. We don't really use campaign in the same way. Like we would have to specify that it's like a marketing campaign or a promotion. We'd probably say promotion is a better word. So as a promotion, you might give like a free product out or whatever, but they say campaign. And chu, as you probably know, means like, you know, the center of or to be inside. So it kind of means we are within the time period of a campaign. This is a very common phrase together, campaign chu. So it means that there is currently a campaign going on. We're in the midst of a campaign. And as I said, I think ya here is just some kind of casual sentence ender, maybe. Ta meta, so this is the transitive form of that verb. Tamaru, as I said, was when water just kind of amasses. You know, no one makes it happen, it just kind of amasses. Whereas in this case, tameru, we are the ones saving the money. We are the ones depositing the money. So we are causing it to amass. So that's why it's transitive. Tameta, it's just past tense. It doesn't mean it's relative tense. So it doesn't mean it's not the rupees we've saved up in the past from now. It's rupees that we will have saved up, probably. It's like, I say probably, that's what it is. So, tameta rupee no kazu ni ojite. I think ojite just means like in like coordination with, what's the word? In proportion to, that's what I mean. According to or depending on. Is what's being offered as definitions for this. Suteki na guzu ga moraeru de. So yeah, the rupee number, this kanji means number, kazu, I think. Rupee no kazu, so the number of rupees that you have saved or will have saved. Ni ojite, like corresponding to the number of rupees, I think. Or maybe depending on. Maybe it does mean depending on in this case. Depending on the number that you save. Suteki just means like lovely. Yeah, basically, it's quite as simple as that. It just means lovely, really. Suteki na, obviously it's a na adjective, so we need na to add it to the noun, which is guzu, which is a weird Japanese pronunciation of the word goods. And I assume, judging by the way this guy's using it here, it is not actually plural. Even though obviously goods is plural in English, this guzu can be singular, I think. Guzu ga moraeru. Morao, as we know, means to receive. Moraeru is the potential form, so it's just, you can receive lovely goods depending on the number of rupees that you will have saved or that you save. And then de at the end, again, I think just a weird little kind of kansai ben sentence ending particle. Tatoeba. Maybe goods was maybe goods actually was plural, because here he's saying tatoeba, which essentially means for example. It's kind of conditional form. I think tatoeru is maybe to give an example, basically, and tatoeba is, kind of conditional. If I were to give an example. So less literally, it pretty much just translates as, for example. This is the most common form you'll see it in, tatoeba. You'll hear that a lot, I imagine. But yeah, tatoeba, 200 rupee tamete mi? 今よりもっとルピーが I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, no. Ilelelu? Ilelelu? Guzu ga moraeru de. I'm gonna have to ask about the reading of that kanji there, because that's ridiculous. Anyway, so 200 rupees. Tamete mi. Excuse me. Tamete. So obviously, like save. That's like the te form of. Oh no! Wait. Yeah, tamete mi. I don't know what this mi's doing. I don't know what the mi's doing. It could be like a shortening of miru. I'm going to have to ask about that as well. Tamete mi. Ima yori. So yori just meaning like more so than now, I suppose. Or than now. Motto basically just means more. Motto. Yeah, just means more. Like to more of an extent you can do like a verb, or to more of an extent you can make something have a quality, or just in this case just an amount of rupees. So more rupees, but then this has ga here, so this can't be ilelelu. Yeah, it can't be ilelelu because we've got ga. Although it is, if were it potential form, you can use ga with potential form. I don't know, but basically this means more will enter. I think it's potential regardless of what the reading is. So can put, it's either can put more rupees in, or can contain more rupees, or more rupees can enter it. Ilelelu or hailelelu, but hailelelu can't exist, surely. Ilelelu. Anyway, guzu. So it's all modifying the guzu. So you will receive goods. Yeah, actually, no, this is it, isn't it? Moraeru. You can receive goods that, can, into which you can place more rupees than now. I don't know if the sentence can't have ended here because he's saying tatoeba, and he's given an example of something that we could receive. So it can't end there. I'm not sure. Anyway, and then we've got that de again for fun. De donaisuru. Bloody hell. Donaisuru. Oh my god. I think de is like with that. De? It's like so. So, having explained that, so, what are you going to do? Kind of thing. Donaisuru. I don't even know, man. What is donaisuru? I'll have to screenshot as well. Well, you know, I guess obviously it means, you know, how will you act? What will you do? What are you going to do? Like normally you'd just say dousuru, you know, what you're going to do, but he's saying donaisuru, which is funny. Rupi wo azukeru. So, you know, just deposit rupees. Rupi wo azukenai. Rupee, not deposit, basically. Let's deposit some rupees. Yosha. So he's like, all right. De. So he's like, so then, well then, with that then. Having said that, nanbo azukete kurerun. Kurerun. Excellent. Nanbo. What are you talking about? Like, obviously nan is like, you know, what, and then this is a counter. Nanbo. Oh my gosh. How much? Yeah, just how much. Nanbo. That's great. Nanbo. Azukete kurerun. This is like no, but obviously he's just saying which is weird. Don't copy him. Unless you totally master this dialect or whatever. Then we've got 3D stick de, so using the 3D stick or via the 3D stick. Suji, just meaning number characters, which are these. Ugokashi, just meaning to move. And a de via a, it's like fix, like determine. Steya, he must be saying it to us. He must be telling us. So decide using a, or confirm, I suppose, isn't it? Honmani, that's just like honto ni, just meaning really. Honmani 49 rupi azukerun ka. Yeah, again, just don't copy him. But yeah, are you really going to deposit 49 rupees? Yes. Honma, okini. I think he's saying like really, that is a lot. I don't know. Okini. Oki means obviously like big. Okini. Bigly, if you were to translate literally. But yeah, I guess that just means, yeah, you know, lots, that's a lot kind of vibe. Anchan, namaya wa. So, just bringing up the topic of our name, isn't he? Just saying name, basically. Or less literally, what's your name? Anchan, we've covered that. Omaya-san ne. So yeah, just again, rhetorically, you know, Omaya-san, right? Omaya-san, yeah. Oh god. Hona azuketa koto wasuren yao. Hona? What is this guy? Well then, is what's being offered to me? Hona means well then. Azuketa koto wasuren yo. So this is like koto in this case is like the fact. The fact that you have azukerud, the fact or the thing of you depositing, I will not. It was kind of like, oh God, we've got some grammar to cover here. Normally you'd say wasurenai yo ni. And yo kind of means like so that it is the state that it would yoni. How do you explain yoni? Wasurenai yoni. It's like in order that I don't forget, so that I don't forget. Wasurenai yoni. That's basically what it is, but obviously he's saying it slightly differently. Wasuren yo anchan no karada ni tokushu na inku de stampu osasete morao wa. So yes, so that I don't forget the fact or the experience, I suppose, or the event of you depositing to your body, basically. Tokushu is another way of saying special. I don't really know what. I don't think there's much of a difference. It's probably very slight nuanced differences, but go with tokubetsu. It's probably more common. But yeah, it's just another word meaning special. Tokushu na, obviously it's a na adjective. Inku, just meaning ink. De, so kind of using my special ink. Stampu just means stamp. In the noun sense, I will use my stamp. And then osasete morao, this is like I will receive your allowing me to press you with my stamp. And then the wa, as we've kind of discussed already, is kind of a feminine sounding sentence ending particle. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm going to start speeding up a bit, I think, because last video was crazy long. Anshin shiya. Anshin basically means like relaxed heart, quite literally. This shin is just your kind of... What's a good word for this? It's just kind of your mood, I suppose. Anshin. It's sort of like relaxed mood. And then I suppose shiya must be like shite. Shite. Yeah, just shite. Anshin shite. Just like the te form light request. Be relaxed. You know, calm down, chill out, don't worry. That kind of thing. But I guess this is kind of a Kansai Benish. Anshin shiya. Iro mo tsukahen shi. Tsukahen. Tsukahen. Iromo tsukahen shi. I don't know if this is... This might be a conjugation of tsuku, which means it doesn't like... Iromo tsukahen shi. I think it might mean the colour also, like even the colour will not attach to you. It will not stick to you. It will not kind of show up. And then shi, as I think we've already discussed, indicates that it's one of many reasons not to worry. He's not gonna list any other reasons, but there are loads of them. There's loads of reasons not to worry about it. He's going to give you one reason and say she, and then he kind of is giving us another one, isn't he? But yeah, it just indicates a non-exhaustive list of reasons that we shouldn't be worried. Karada ni mo. So, to your body also, or even to your body, I suppose. Gai wa nai kara. Gai just meaning like damage. Nai meaning to not exist, obviously, to not be. So there is not damage to your body either. And then kara just meaning like, because of this fact, you should be relaxed and, chill out, calm down. Oof. Sounded pretty hard, man. Yosh, just meaning, alright then. Kore de. Yeah, look, it must be why. And why must mean watashi. So that clears that up at least. Kore de. Via this, having done this. with this done, wai ga mitara, if or when I look at you, or see you. Ippatsu there means like, Ippatsu is kind of can mean like one shot. You often get this in like if people do like a quiz or something. I don't know really. Ippatsu. Maybe if you're playing like a guessing game, as an example, and you get the answer straight away with your first guess, and it's it was pretty unlikely, but holy hell, you got it. And it's like ippatsu de, you like nailed the answer in just one go. Obviously, this isn't really the meaning here. I guess it just means immediately, in that same sense. So yeah, I guess it just means like immediately. I won't have to I won't have to double check. I won't have to look at it closely. I'll see you and I'll immediately know that it's you and who you are. And then wakaru you ni natta. So as I said before, it was wasurenai you ni, so that I don't forget. And this just means became the state became the state that I will know, I will understand who you are in one patsu, in ippatsu. Wakaru you ni natta. So yeah, it became so that I will know who you are in one go, just immediately. これでアンちゃんから預かったのは全部で49 rupee. So これで with this transaction ending, アンちゃんから預かったのは well, I suppose nothing's really mentioned specifically. It's just kind of it's not what I have received. It's not the amount I have received. It's just kind of received from you in total 49 rupees. Yeah, we kind of went over that no wa, didn't we? It just kind of means like anything could come after it. Anchan kara azukatta no wa. You could give the thing that you azukatted. You could give the amount that you azukatted. You could give the reason that you azukatted something. So this kind of no wa, yeah, just sort of sets up the sentence for its point, basically. Zenbu det, just meaning in total 49 rupees, and then ya again at the sentence ending. Mata, just meaning again. Gappori kaseide. Gappori, I guess, just means in very large amounts. Yeah, in large quantities. Kasegu just means to save money, kasegu. And then to make it into the te form, because it ends in gu, it becomes kaseide, kaseide. So that's just the te form, allowing the sentence to continue onwards. So gappori kaseide, azuke ni kite ya. So come to deposit the money that you save, sort of thing. Damn, that took some time. I don't know how far we're going to get through the Skull Kids conversation. Then we'll see if we can get to the point where I have to shoot him. Maybe I'll save it just before I shoot him, because I've got to get the heart and all. Heart no kakera wo te ni ireta. So just simply heart, and kakera is just like a fragment or a shard of something. So yeah, kind of a heart fragment. Te ni ireta, you just placed into the hand a heart fragment, or, you know, you got a piece of heart. Yotsu no kakera de hitotsu no utsuwa. So utsuwa in this case just basically means a vessel. So one vessel. De, so it's kind of like with or by getting, I suppose, by getting or with for fragments, one vessel. One heart container, in this case. Utsuwa ga fuereba, life ga fueru. I feel like the ga in this case is just making it very kind of, what's the word? Very kind of involved in the sentence. So it's kind of like, well, fueru means to increase, and that's intransitive. So it's kind of like your vessels increase. If your vessels increase, your life increases. Basically. Yeah, ga and wa are tough, huh? I guess I could read this, could I? Tokeito no iriguchi wa toshi ni ichido no carnivalu ga hajimaru zenya no 12 時 kara janai to hirakanai wayo. So the clock tower's entrance, a year, one time, or one time in a year, I guess. The carnival start before night, 12 o'clock, from to not be and not open, I suppose, is crazy word for word kind of translation there, but yeah, obviously it's like this kind of makes it conditional, so it's like if it is not from 12 o'clock on the night before, the night before the carnival starts once a year, then the clock tower's entrance will not open. Wayo. Just a couple of sentence ending particles there. Eesh. Let me in, dude. Oh, damn. No, get in. Quick. I don't have time for this. Oof. Eesh. How many text boxes do I have to get through before I can shoot him in the face? 4? 5? Probably more. Ten. That's how you say dot, by the way. Ne-chan. Just meaning older sister, obviously. Toreru mo anta tachi sagashita wa yo. So yeah, Toreru, which is his name, obviously. Mo. I think that's probably just a noise, kind of expressing like frustration. I think you kind of hear that. Mo. I can't do the intonation properly, but you know, more. Interjection used to strengthen expression of an emotion, often exasperation. Antatachi, so just you guys. That's a pluralizer, obviously. Sagashta. So this isn't even the past continuous. This isn't even we were looking for you. This is just we looked for you. We searched for you. I believe. Which apparently is fine in Japanese. Sagashita. I should probably stop softening those G's, shouldn't I? Sagashita. Sagashita. I do that a lot. I think that might be a result of living in Ibaraki. I'm not sure. Might be normal, actually. Ne ne, staru kiddo. Anta no kabutteru kamen... kamen. Mo kayeshite agetara. So ne, just, grabbing the attention. Staru kiddo, just calling out to him, getting his attention more. Or, just making it, addressing someone, quite simply. Anta no kabutteru kamen. So with masks, the verb you use for wearing a mask in Japanese, it's not as simple as wear like we have in English. Like in English we have wear shoes, wear trousers, or pants as Americans would say, wear a t-shirt, wear sunglasses, wear a mask, wear earrings, wear a ring. It's all the same verb, it's all wear. But the Japanese, for masks and hats as well, kaburu is the verb, kaburu. So, anta no kabutteiru kamen. So this is just present continuous. So the mask you are wearing, basically, currently wearing. Mo just kind of means, what's mo? Yeah, I've got the definitions up here. Soon, shortly, in a short while, I suppose. Mo has quite a few meanings, but in this case, I feel like that, yeah, that's the best fit in this case. Kaiesu, meaning to return, and kaieshite ageru, meaning, to kind of do, like, upwardly as a favour to someone who is above you hierarchically. That's not a word. Hierarchically, I don't know, whatever. So, kaieshite agetara. When it's kind of at the end as a sentence like this, it's a suggestion. It's like, what will happen if you return it soon? Or less literally, why don't you return it soon? It could be a good idea to return it soon. It's a suggestion. Why don't you return it soon? Is probably the best. But yeah, it just is kind of like a question conditional kind of thing. That's how they do it. Kaieshite agetara, and that's a suggestion to return it. Ne chotto kiiteru. So yeah, just ne like hey. Chotto. Chotto. Bloody chotto's coming up all the time. Chotto. What's it doing in this case? It's just kind of... I guess it's just kind of expressing surprise or frustration in this case. Ne chotto kiiteru. Obviously the E's been omitted again. Kiiteiru. So, with a question mark, so, are you listening? Quite conveniently, easily there. Here comes Dalelu. Do I have to freeze the ROM here? No, okay. So, Numa, Yama, Umi, Tani, ni iru yonin no hitotachi. So, I'll cover that bit first. So, you've got swamp, mountain, ocean, valley, and then to exist in, basically, and that's all kind of modifying the yonin no hitotachi, which is the four people who exist or well, not reside, but who are in the valley, ocean, mountain, and swamp. And then he says, Hayaku koko ni tsurete kite. Hayaku just meaning quickly. Koko ni, to this place, to here. Tsurete kite, like lead them here, bring them here, kind of thing. He gets hit.
Yokei na koto you na, baka yosei.
Yokeina, I think that just means like excessive in the sense of... Well, here we go. We've got too much, unnecessary, extraneous, abundance, surplus, excess, superfluity. I don't know how to pronounce even that word. So yeah, I guess it's excessive in the sense that it's more than we need to know, perhaps? Or it's more than we are allowed to know, according to him. Or maybe it's more than he is allowed to say, according to him. Yokei na koto yu na. But obviously within that definition was the word unnecessary. So it could be like, you know, don't talk about irrelevant things. I don't know. Baka yosei, obviously just idiotic fairy, quite simply. Poor tail. Ototo ni nante koto suru no yo. I think she's more angry than that. I voiced that quite badly, but never mind. So she's going, oh, like, oh, you know, just the noise. Ototo is just little brother, isn't it? Ni, so to my little brother. Nante koto. I think nante koto is like nan to yu koto, which is kind of... It's kind of, I guess it's kind of translates best as like what on earth, or what the fuck. Nante koto suru no yo. Like what on earth. I don't know. Nante koto suru no yo. It's kind of weird that this is present / future tense to me. But I guess, you know, again, I guess it's not in Japanese. Like I would say nante koto shiteru, like what on earth are you doing? But I guess nante koto suru is also, you know, perfectly fine. And then no yo, this is kind of, I guess, together, this is kind of very strongly demanding an answer. It's very annoying that there's not a question mark on the end, because I feel there kind of should be. In English, you would definitely want one. Ototo ni nante koto suru no yo. Like, what the hell are you doing to my little brother?
Staru kedao.
Anta sore demo tomodachi nano. So Skull Kid, obviously just yelling at him. Anta sore demo, like even, I suppose, even with that, you are our friend, are you? Or, you know, yeah, Tomodachi is friend. Yeah, again, I'm kind of annoyed that there's not a question mark at the end, because there should be. Because without the question mark, it looks like she's saying, you know, even if you do that, you're our friend, you know? Like, which is completely not the point of this. There should be a question mark. It's like, do you still consider yourself our friend, even when you're sort of acting in that way?
Ma, iya.
Ma is like, well, as we've discussed. Iya, I suppose, is, you know, whatever in this case. Or iya as in, you know, despite what he just said, despite him telling you that, it's cool, it's fine, whatever, that kind of vibe. It's like, despite his talking out, you know, makes no difference, I'm fine, I'm cool, nothing can be done now anyway, so it doesn't matter that he spoke out like that. Imasara aitsura ga kite mo oila ni kanau wake nai sa. Hihi. Imasara kind of means like, I think it means like at this late of a point in time. Let me just look it up. Just to... Yeah, kind of now after such a long time, at this late hour, i.e. it is too late for something. So yeah, imasara kind of just means like, yeah, at this late hour. At this late of a point. Aitsura, just meaning, you know, those guys, and then the la is a pluralizer. Kitemo, even if they come now, even if they came now. Oila ni, to me, kanao means to like match in a kind of a contest, I suppose, to be a match for. Excuse me. Kanao. To be suited, to match, to rival, to bear. But yeah, it's yeah, it means like to rival basically. Oira ni kanao wake nai sa. Kanao wake nai. Imasara aitsura ga kitemo oira ni kanao wake nai sa. I think it's like this is a tough one to do, wake. There are some grammar forms with it that are really quite easy to explain. But I feel in this case, yeah, I feel like nai is like to not exist, and wake, oh, I just had it. Yeah, it kind of means like to, it kind of, in this case it means like to mean. So it's like even if they came now, it does not mean that they will rival to me, or they will rival me, or be a match to me. But obviously the grammar functions differently because it's wakenai, so it's like there is not the reason, I suppose. There is not a reason to believe, perhaps, that they would rival me. So it does not mean that they would rival me. It's kind of like that sort of thing. Kana wakenai sa. There is no reason to believe. It does not mean that they would rival me, even if they came now at this late of a time. And then he just being him laughing. Ue wo mi na. So simply, yeah, just like look up, yeah, or look up, okay, or look up, right. That's again kind of just a masculine sounding kind of rhetorical, yeah, kind of searching for agreement, I suppose, seeking agreement. Ue o mina, look up, yeah. Tomelelu mon nara? Tometemi rao. I think that's pronunciation anyway. Tomeru means to stop something from happening. So tomelelu is kind of a shortened potential form. I think it should be tomelalelu, but people just drop the la because you don't really need it. Tomelelu. So if can stop, and then mon, I believe, is like mono, which doesn't necessarily mean thing. Mono has tons of meanings, actually. But, yeah, in this case, I suppose it kind of does. It's just like, it's usually quite negative, I find, mono. Tomelelu mon nara. Oh, no, wait, there is a grammar point that I've kind of learned. Tomelelu mon nara. Yeah, I think it just generally kind of means that the person, you know, he does not believe that it's something that can be stopped. So he's kind of exaggerating that by using mon in it. Tomelelu mon nara. If you can stop such a thing, if you can stop this from happening, then tometemi rao. And that's the miru of, like, you know, to try to do and see what the result is. To try doing something in a kind of curious way rather than to actually endeavour to do something. But yeah, tomete mi lo, that's that lo at the end is just the imperative form. So tomete mi lo is like really daring us to try to stop it. It's definitely the GameCube version. The collector's edition version would always do that. It would cut out his scream on the last few seconds there. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to just end it there. Because it's a long video already. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope it's been worthwhile. And see you next time.